Welcome back to the Uranium Fever channel. In today's video we're looking at some of the best unreleased items in Fallout 76, featuring camp objects, outfits and more. Most of these were old data mines that still haven't released in the Atomic Shop, or on season scoreboards. Let's get started. Special thanks to Sugarbombs Rats for providing me with the visuals for today's video. Give them a follow on Twitter, all their links in the video description. Today's video will be going over some older data mines that slipped through the net, and some newer data mines that will most likely release very soon. A good example being the medieval portcullis gate, that was first data mined alongside items for the medieval camp bundle that released a couple of weeks back. It did recently receive some new storefront images though, which I think is a good indicator it might be releasing in the not too distant future. It's worth noting too that I think we've been going through a bit of a purple patch regarding new releases, with some amazing new items releasing each reset for the past couple of weeks. I'll be talking more about how good the recent items have been comparatively to previous years in a new video tomorrow. But today, let's cast our minds back to some older data mined items that are yet to release, starting with the Enclave Minimal Extractor. This item was first seen alongside the contents of the Enclave Returns camp bundle, and it was widely believed it would be releasing two alongside those. To date, that hasn't been the case, with this item still missing, and it's a shame, to be honest, because it looks great in my opinion. Perhaps it's being saved for a future Enclave DLC. Moving on, we have two display cases that were both data mines earlier this year. This first one is a Zeton display case. It's a similar story to the Enclave Extractor skin, as this was first seen alongside alien-themed releases like the Alien Camp Bundle. With the recent release of the Invader Power Armor skin as a single item, I wonder what this is being saved for. It might potentially have been marked as a Fallout First reward. In a similar vein, there was also an additional alien item that was data mined alongside these, which also hasn't released, and these were the alien consoles. Now back to the display cases though. In stark contrast to the Zeton display case, we have a Cultist variant. This is actually marked down as being for beer steins. A really good looking item this, and it does have an accompanying storefront images, meaning it probably was likely close to release at one point. Some more Cultist themed items though, with this Cultist Backpack basket. An interesting detail of this is actually the backpack flares that can be seen in the storefront images. These feature the Alistair flare from Season 5 and the Zeton flare from Season 7. And the figure can also be seen wearing the Cultist Incarnate mask, which is a reward from the Mothman Equinox event. This probably means it was meant to release alongside that event. Going even further back, we have an item with quite the history. And to be honest, I'm not even sure what to call this now. At one time it was called Dr. Bones, but according to these images we're looking at the life-size skeleton, which is also marked as floor decor. But it's also seen wearing hats. Originally I thought this was meant to be a new mannequin option, but what I am sure about is we still don't have it. Will Dr. Bones ever see the light of day? A bit more recent these next two, with the Gulper shirt and pants, and the Gulper Moonshine wall decor poster. Both of these are marked as Atomic Shop releases, and it seems pretty clear that these would have released alongside the new event Moonshine Jamboree. Perhaps they would have been more suited as event rewards. Another outfit, we have this mobster suit, which is adorned with 76 logos. Personally, I'm not too fussed over this one. A selection of new floor light options next. We have this cylinder light, a simple drum 4 light, directional ball table light, and a trio of work lights. An unreleased wall light too, with this Sputnik wall light. The toy soldier lamp is also missing currently. This next camp object doesn't have a classification, but presumably would have been a chair or floor decor piece. This is called the Sudsy Barrel, and it looks like it might be a good fit for the upcoming Landlubber pirate ship prefab, which I'm very excited about. This trio of masks was more recently data mined. These are the Bear, Gazelle, and Rooster. And they're an interesting set, so hopefully these will be releasing soon. We have some more headwear options next with this series of bunny ears. Further back are this pair of Mothman themed camp objects. The first is called the Mothman Gargoyle, and the second is the Mothman statue. Another pair of unreleased items are these Topiary rabbits. And bringing up the camp objects for the first section, we have the Iron Stove. I really like the way this looked and would no doubt feature in some of the camp builds we post. Finally, an Underarmour skin that is still missing is this communist apparel shown here with a red shift painted Secret Service helmet. That covers off items I haven't featured in previous Unreleased Datamine videos. But let's take a look at some of my old favourites. Up first, again, is the gutted car gate. I don't think I will do one of these videos without mentioning this one. Featuring custom animations for the gate opening and closing, it was datamined alongside items from the Junkyard bundle years ago. Another ancient datamine is the Communist Fusion Generator skin. This one had storefront images and, like the previous item, was first seen alongside the items that would go on to feature in the Communist Camp bundle. It was also seen briefly in official Bethesda dev gameplay, in-game, and I'd really like to know what the story is with this one, as it seemed ready to be used. I digress. A set of alternate power connectors was slated for release with these Tesla coil power connectors. It's a really small item compared to some of the others on this list, but this definitely would have been my go-to for any science or industrial themed camps. And last for today, we have the Cutthroat outfit. A reskinned version of the helmeted cage armour first featured in Fallout 4, this outfit is also seen on Raiders in 76. Personally, I'm still holding out hope that one day we will see some of these old items, particularly the gutted car gate. But what do you think? Are we likely to see any of these items make an appearance? Which items would you most like to see introduced? Let me know what you think down in the comments. For today though, that is it from me. If you enjoyed this particular video, please consider subscribing to help the channel grow. We post camp builds and tutorials weekly, as well as videos like this. We also have a series of more Atomic Shop related videos releasing this weekend, so keep an eye out for those. With that said, I am off. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one.